That's actually for working harder when you're going harder. So we'll just stay on a minute.
Yeah, we got 14 400s today. For me, it'll be like half marathon pace, so like 5:50s to 6 minute mile pace. With like a 10-minute warm up, 10-minute cool down. So these two lads, they'll be struggling and plodding along, but you know,
so
it's all about the effort. It's all about taking part that counts. For us, it's about winning, but for these guys.
We're just building the blocks, me and Chris.
Yeah, it's building a good base. It's a big old session, so it's not for the faint-hearted. But nothing like crazy pace, just sort of getting your legs turning over, getting used to that speed and that turnover.
Break it down. Yeah. 9 down, 5:10, a mile pace that one. So I don't know what that is for 400s, but we're gradually increasing it. I think probably average about 5:30 a mile pace so far.
5 more to go.
6.
That was 9.
Yeah. 5 more to go. We're going to 14.
Let's push! Last one, let's go! Let's go! Still running.
45 that last one. Why you training with someone faster? $14 to 400. I'll check the times afterwards, but all off a minute. So started at 6 minute mile pace, ended up at 4:45 a mile pace for the last one. The last like 5 were about 5 minute mile pace, 5:10. Yeah, so it's 9:30. Got a hard session in with the track. Everyone else has got a second session with boxing. I'm going to do a weight session later on, and we're going to go get some breakfast. And then I've got Ellie sparring at 10, Adam sparring at 10:30, Craig and Carol punching, and Lee's punching later as well with Josh. So, and then I'm going to do some legs later on. So it's going to be a productive day. Every time you're around, I'm trying to make it productive. So that's every day, to be honest, with me. I'm trying Monday to Friday, try and get as much work in as possible so I can enjoy the weekends, rest up with the family. Unless we're working, obviously a lot of boxing events go on Saturday. So yeah, it's cold, it's bitter, hands are freezing. Need to get some recovery in, get some food, and then start the rest of the day at 9:30. Already got in. Do you want me to put your headgear on first?
I fucked it up, innit?
It's probably not a bad thing that you've sort of kept your hair in there. Where's your scrum cap?
I don't know, I even got a hairbrush in it.
We need to get one of them like swimming caps.
Hey, I need to learn to swim.
Can you not swim? Sure. You can't swim?
No.
What? Oh no.
Craig, can you swim?
Yeah, what? Because I'm black. I can't swim.
Why are you coming like that? Just asking, can you swim?
I can swim.
Can you swim?
I'm a fast swimmer. I might get a bit of a heavy splasher, but I can go fast.
Okay, 10 rounds, yeah? Let's go. Just get your jab going. Nice. Good feet. There you go. Other way. Nice. Good. Don't go on the right hand. Literally, as soon as you jab, just go on the jab, straight. She will.
jab her upstairs and downstairs. Don't just boop, bang, stab her down. She's standing square on, so just jab her to body. All right? Little short movements, all right? And I like that little tappy left hook that brings you into the shots downstairs, yeah? Nice, there you go. Nice. Good. Nice. Under. Nice, better. Underneath. Don't go singles on the inside. Try and work your combinations when you're there. Like that. Stab down. Underneath.
Left and right.
Right, that's it. Right hand underneath. Ah, love it. Great shot. Up, whip. Oh, work that body again. Get round her. Shot. Shot. Lovely angles and come off it. Come on, fire off it. I think that's 10, isn't it? Well done. After 5, you said, what, we got 3 left? I was like, we're not doing 8 today. Very, very good spar. She's trying to figure you out. And she's trying to figure, but also she just knows that actually she's walking into too many shots. But that was good because you pressed it today. And now the next time she goes back, she'll have to reassess and she'll probably try to press it again. Keep it sharp, all right? Yeah. Just nice and short with that right hand, I think. Yeah. Just do that, just front hand, just jab. Just bring it short, then boom, 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 boom. You've got your combinations there. Jabs, jab down. Oh, I love that shot. Short, Ryan. Love it. Love that right hand. Sit. There you go. Jab him downstairs. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, and he's just going down a double jab. You've just got loads of shots there. Or you can go hook, boom, or just boom by itself, yeah? Just stay on that shoulder, your front shoulder and his front shoulder, okay? And then it just gives you that exit to the right. Nice. Jab downstairs. Stay on him. Good, underneath. Good shots. Lift. 3s. Nice. And again. Okay? Hard day today, good work. Phenomenal. Huh?
Comes out fast for him.
It doesn't even. I think it's just the way he fights. Like you just ramp the pace up.
Yeah.
He comes out and sustains it. You go out and all you got to hold on for 3 or 4, and then you just take over.
Yeah.
But because you're so reactive and you don't like to get hit with nothing, it's because he sort of closes you down and does this a lot.
Yeah.
You think you've got to slip every punch.
Yeah.
As the rounds go on, you start catch, then move and catch. So it's like you just get more settled on that tempo that he sets.
Yeah.
And once you press a guy like that back,
Yeah.
they fucking hate it. They really hate it. All right, 2 more on with them gloves on. Yeah.
Full of shit.
I'm a pound for pound puncher.
I beat Chris and Lee on
And
the
that's a
punch
reflection
machine
on
last
them.
night.
It's not
And
hard
this
to beat
lad-
me, by the way.
Nah.
Not hard.
He's 6.5 stones when he's wet, and he thinks he's going to beat me.
Mate. I don't know if you've seen the weights that I lift.
He's awfully connected.
You know, I'm
You're full of
deadlifting
shit,
190.
I've seen you lift 190.
No, I've got 190 now. I've done it last week. 190 kilograms.
That doesn't
And 170
transfer
is
to punching though.
You know what? I can't punch.
Not as hard as me.
Yeah, I guess.
jab. Right hand, light. Step on the right hands. Roll underneath that.
This year on a big year, some good wins, some good names under my belt, and then some titles, and hopefully push towards the world title for 2025. I feel like 2024 was a massive learning year for me, just trying to understand everything, learning boxing, understanding Shane's way and his style, and now I feel like it's all coming together, and I feel like 2025 is now the time to project it.
Oh, boom, one side. Again, keep chin up, go. Again. Fast jab. Stay on the doubles, push them in. Triples.
I don't mind, I just want to be active this year. Any good shows, any big ones in the UK, London, wherever. I just want to fight. It's more about the names and the big fights rather than the shows. You know, I've been a pro for a while now. I've headlined O2 Arena, I've boxed in Saudi, I've boxed in stadiums. So for me, it's not necessarily the shows, it's now about the big fights and what's going to progress. And the only thing I feel like I'm missing in my pro career now is that world title. So I've done all the domestic, done the British titles, done all of that, and now it's about aiming to get that world title to really feel like all the hours and minutes and days I've spent in the gym is going to be worth it. Everyone's been champion. Shane's been producing champions for so long now. He's got one of the highest resumes in the UK for producing world champions, and probably around the world he's got a lot of, he's up there, but definitely probably number one in the world, number one in the UK for producing world champions. And I'm seeing a lot of the champions around me in the gym, they've all got belts. So I don't want to be the only one left out without a belt or achieve that goal. So I need to step up my game and win that world title as well.
Catch counter off that lead hand. Again, in more. Like it. Again. 9, 2. No effort in it. Boom. Just like that. Boom. As a throwaway, see what's setting up for the next one.
Throwaway.
Yeah. So Ellie did 10 rounds. Adam did 8. Adam was phenomenal, frighteningly good. And so is Ellie. She's really, really peaking. So they're both in a fantastic place. Yeah, so they're in a great place. It's nice to have a few of them back to back as well, because they all feed off each other's performance. So if Caroline does really well next week, Ellie will feed off it and Adam will be feeding off it. So there's a good energy and morale in the gym, and I think it's going to be a big 2025. Some tempo work, 4 seconds down, 1 second up, just forces you to slow it down, control it, get into your slightly deeper position, rather than just be banging them out, do you know what I mean? It's not realistic. I mean, it can work, but just for what I want, just a bit more control, activate, not annihilate. Someone like Chris genuinely really inspires me. Like, he really inspires me. He just never sets a bar. He never sets a boundary. He always gives himself different variables, which I love, because by setting the bar, it sets limitations on yourself. Whether it can cap your goals, like cap what you're capable of, and also sometimes it is too unrealistic. It's not achievable. So like mini hurdles, but never have that, okay, my end destination is this time or this world title. It's like, oh, we'll see, let's set a new one. Let's just get to this, let's get to this hurdle, let's get to this hurdle. And that's effectively what he did. He was like, okay, let's get to the Commonwealth title, won that. Let's get to British level, let's get to European level, let's get to world level. And then it's like unification. Okay, now that's my bar now. I want to become a unified world champion. Unified, I want to be undisputed. I want to be 2 weights. You know, if you start boxing like, I want to do what Floyd Mayweather did. I want to be a 7-time, 7-weight world champion with unified in every single one of it. It's like, oh, it's not going to be realistic. But if you small hurdles and small goals, and then just keep ticking that box, keep ticking it, but always with the incentive of like, I will now set new ones. Because if you're goal driven and not money driven, your ceiling's unimaginable. I mean, to be honest, like part of me is like, well, why'd I start running? I started running. The reason I started running was because I wanted to find clarity in my head, and I wanted to get my teeth stuck into something. But it was for the solitude. It was for processing the grief of losing my sister when she was 33. I was 30 years of age. These missing things that you have in your life, and then they never replace them, but it gives you something to channel in on and zone in on. And for me, it gave me clarity. It gave me a chance to think about my life from a different perspective. And like for as long as I'm able, I'll be running, because what it does for me mentally, physically, it's obviously the benefits are unbelievable, but mentally what it's doing for me is more important than anything, and that's why I'm so passionate about it. But within that hobby, within that space that you enter, it's important to set goals, not just run for the sake of running. And it's good to set goals and get your teeth stuck into it. It doesn't have to be time. It can be distance related. It can be time related over a way shorter distance. But I just find that half marathon is something that I get really excited about, and I get that same sensation when I used to fight. Like you stand on that start line and you think, there's so many variables here that can go right and wrong, and I need to hit it perfectly, every split perfectly. It's a competitive game of chess effectively with your own human body, because you go out too hot, you hit that red line too early, you're screwed. So same with fighting, same with everything. So it's a passion that I've pursued, but also it's done way more for my mental clarity than anything. It's just it's amazing. I think anyone who's struggling with mental health or losing somebody or changing their life where they want something else, and get out. Don't take your music with you, don't take your phone with you. Get out, get moving, get yourself into a rhythm, and then it's the best place to, it's almost a form of meditation. Your feet are turning over, you've got nothing, you've got no sounds, you're just listening to the birds or whatever, wind going past you, and might even be cars flying past you, but it's just giving you that switch off. And then you can, once you get good at it, then you can really process, and you can think all right, well, set me up for today, let's set me up for tomorrow, let's schedule everything. It's almost the way that I'm processing. Okay, I've got Ellie sparring today, I've got Adam sparring today, this is what we want from them. And then I might think about family life, I might think about things that's happened in the past, things that I want to change to happen in the future, and 40 minutes has gone like that. And then the benefits is amazing. Everyone should run if they're able.